Hey guys, so today I decided to go all out purple with the Milani Bella eyes. When I used the purple color before, I didn't have the violet yet, so I just wanted to do an all purple look. So let's start with the highlight. I used Diamond as my highlight, and anytime I have something that is a cooler color, like a blue or a purple or a gray, I like to do a white highlight, and Diamond is gorgeous. Love it. And then I did the violet on my lids and purple in the crease. And when I first looked at this, I thought, you know, I don't know if this is going to work because there isn't enough separation between the depth of the colors. I thought that the violet might be a little bit too dark to use as a lid color with this purple, but no, the violet is actually not that pigmented, and I really had to pack it on to get the depth of color that I needed for it to be a lid color to work with this purple. So that didn't end up being a problem. As a matter of fact, I think rather than have to pack it on as much as I did, I think next time I would use a purple base under it. I don't like to do that unless I absolutely have to, because if you don't have the exact same shade of cream base to go under it, it can alter the real color of the shadow. And yeah, I do have some purple bases that I could have used, but that is such a pretty violet shade that I just didn't want to change it at all. So I think next time that's what I would do. And I did take, after I had packed it on, right along the lash line, I didn't feel like it was quite dark enough at the lash line. I didn't want there to be like a gap showing through where my skin was making it like a white line, you know what I mean? So what I did was I took a small brush and I just wet the violet shadow and tried to just like fill it in along the lash line, but it didn't actually end up working that well wet, and it started to change its color. So I just, you know, did the exact same thing on the other eye so it wouldn't look off. But yeah, doesn't seem to be a good shadow to use wet. On Temptalia's blog, she did not like the violet shade at all in terms of working with it, and I can understand why, but it's such a pretty color that I think next time I'm going to experiment with using hopefully similar shade of purple underneath it. I'm thinking about my collection, and I don't know that I have one that exact shade of purple, so I may have to go a little bit more into like the lilac family, and then it's just not going to look the same. Well, anyways, we'll see. So on my lips, I decided that the most complementary of the Milani lipstick colors to go with this would be the Pink Frost, and then I used the Color Statement Nude liner underneath. Now, of course, I didn't have to use all Milani eyes and lips products, but I don't know, that's somehow become part of this challenge for me, is I want to see like which lip product I would use with which eye products. And you know what I noticed about the Color Statement lipstick line is that there are a lot of deeper, more fall-ish type colors in it. There don't seem to be that many light colors. Almost all the colors in this line are medium to deep. So if you're going darker on your eyes and you don't want to go dark on your lips too, there's not too many choices for lighter lip shades in this line. But I don't care. I love the formula so much. I love the way they apply. Even this frost color for a frost is easier to work with than most frost finish lipsticks are. Of course, if you put a liner underneath it, that's gonna help it out a lot. Okay, remember in a previous video I was talking about the Milani Color Statement nail lacquer in Dollface and how much I love the color, but it wasn't the easiest to work with. Well, I went on a quest to see what I could find that was similar in color, and here's what I came up with. Sally Hansen Hard as Nails, and the name of the shade is Heart of Stone. And what a strange name for bubblegum pink, Heart of Stone. You would think that with a name like that the shade would either be red for heart or gray for stone. I don't understand why they named it that. Maybe I'm missing the obvious or something, but that's the shade that I got. Now, to look at these in the bottle, it looks like the Sally Hansen one might just be a tad bit brighter, but I don't think so, because as an experiment, because I didn't want to ruin my perfect manicure, as an experiment, I put the Sally Hansen on my toes, and I only did one coat just to see how it would go on. And if I didn't use a base coat. I don't know about you guys, but I don't use a base coat on my toes. So I just used one coat of the polish, and it was actually didn't go on as bright as you would think it would. I think I would have to do 2 coats to get the actual color that's in the bottle, and I don't really like to do 2 coats on my toes because I want it to be easy to remove when the time comes. So as far as the formula goes, I don't really feel like I can judge it by painting it on my toes, because my toenails don't have the same, they don't feel the same as my fingernails. My fingernails are like smoother, and the nails on my toes have more of a coarser texture to them, so I can't really say how this is going to be. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty close match, and like I said, we'll see how it goes once it's actually on my fingers, but I'm hoping that the formula on that is going to be better. I did see another shade when I was at the store by L'Oreal, but it was limited edition. It was from their neon collection for summer, and it was also definitely a bubblegum pink. But I thought about it because I do like the L'Oreal polishes in terms of quality, but I didn't really want to get it because it was limited edition. I prefer to get things from permanent lines rather than limited edition, because then when I wear it and I put it in the description box on a video like a year or 2 later, I feel bad, because if it's something that's pretty and then you can't get it anymore, I don't know, it just makes me feel bad. So I prefer to go with permanent type items. So this is what I did for the look. Maybe I should come in just in case you can't see it well enough. But so violet on the lids, purple in the crease, and diamond as a highlight. And I was pretty happy with the end result. Purples can be not that great on me sometimes, but these colors seem to work okay with my cool skin tone. So I was pretty happy with the end result, even if I did have to pack on the violet. So that's it for today, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.